A long, rolling trembler pegged at 6.0 by the U.S. Geological Survey shook a wide swath of the Bay Area awake early Sunday, causing damage to buildings and sending at least 70 people to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Centered about 9 miles south of wine country's Napa at 3:20 am, the quake was felt as far south as Santa Cruz and into Sonoma County. It was the largest earthquake to strike the Bay Area since the Loma Prieta trembler of 1989, the news said. A little more than 2 hours after the quake, a shallow magnitude 3.6 tremor was reported by the U.S. The aftershock occurred at 5:47 am at a depth of 5.0 miles. The National California Seismic System put the chance of a strong aftershock in the next week at 54%. Residents reported power outages in Napa and beyond, and fire departments in several counties along with the California Highway Patrol were on the lookout for damage to bridges. There are reports of gas leaks, downed power lines and at least one fire. Pictures flooding in from Twitter show damage within homes. Napa County Fire Department confirms they are swamped with calls, including reports of injuries. It is unclear how severe the injuries are because units are still responding. A spokeswoman at Queen of the Valley Medical Center in Napa said most of its injured 70 patients had cuts, bumps and bruises. Many are being treated and released, but some have been admitted.
California earthquake. Magnitude 6.0, shakes thousands awake. Thousands of Californians were left without power after a 6.0 magnitude earthquake shook an area north of San Francisco early Sunday morning. The earthquake hit around 3:20 a.m. local time, the U.S. Geological Survey said, and could easily be felt by San Francisco Bay Area residents. It's the largest earthquake to shake the Bay Area since the 6.9 magnitude Loma Prieta quake in 1989, the U.S. said. Map pipe earthquake danger zones around the world. The quake's epicenter was 8 kilometers northwest of the town of American Canyon, about 60 kilometers north of the San Francisco. The U.S. says the depth of the earthquake was just less than 11 kilometers, and numerous small aftershocks have occurred in the nearby Napa wine country. The 6.0 is a sizable quake for this area, said Randy Baldwin, a geophysicist with the U.S. Geological Survey in Golden, Colo. Adding at depth would be considered a shallow quake. The shaking set off car alarms and had residents of neighboring Sonoma County running out of their houses in the middle of night. There were no reports of major damage or injuries, but images posted on Twitter showed kitchens shaken up and some small damage done to building exteriors in Napa. For their wineries were without power. The company did not say when it expected to have electricity restored. Thousands took to Twitter to register their shock, many tweeting that the quake woke them up. It started very much like a rolling President Rich Lieberman. Not so much in terms of shaking, but it did shake. It felt like a side-to-side kind of rolling sensation. Nothing violent but extremely lengthy and extremely active.